have to pay like $70 to be a Roar member, and you could run it.
Right. Yes. It's only 40 to be a Roar member.
Is it 40? I thought it was 70.
So, yes, sir. Yes, I know. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are on the beach. I know.
Are you saying Memorial Day?
Not yet. I can't remember what I put on there.
I think we tentatively put something there.
Yes. Well, that's Labor Day. We have the after Labor Day race.
Yeah. I thought you were thinking we'd do. Well, no, because Oval. That's Oval.
That's Oval. That was the week. That's right. The Oval track would be over there. There is Oval on the schedule. We're doing something for the Indy 500 again this year. And what's not on that schedule is we have not solidified what's going on out there for Oval yet either. So those races would happen only on Sunday. So.
What chassis is here for them?
It'll be mini-Bs and stuff. We run just the same classes. We are going to run a NASCAR class. It'll be fun because they'll be drifting all over the place. It'll be more of a challenge. It'll be more like late model going around here than NASCAR. But,
Yeah.
There are no new badges, but pretty much I would want everybody here owns. I've got one, Daniel's got one, Eller's got one, and there's a bunch of people that have it. So we're looking for an excuse to actually run them. So anyhow, during this mini local session, we will also run NASCAR. I've had a couple guys with hackback conversions that have been asking about it too. I gotta get it out there and promote it this week, so those guys want to start running. I kind of like to see some late model start around here fast. So, but anyhow, like I said, I'm going to post that maybe tomorrow. I gotta work here tomorrow, so we'll see what gets done tomorrow. But I'll post that schedule and explain what's going on with everything and get people riled up and ready to go. The oval this year will not be the full perimeter of the track. We're going to move it in a lane from there, so you're not staring down the front straightaway.
Half
It'll
lane.
be basically a lane, a dead lane, and then pit lane will be over there by the driver's seat. Like right in front of you. So the idea being you're not looking at the car like this every time you just by, which got kind of hard on the neck. So and it will also tighten things up a little bit, make it a little more interesting going around the corner.
Yeah, except now we'll be racing at like Martinsville.
Yeah. So anyhow, guys, does anybody have any questions? I think we've all done this before. We know how to turn marshal this track. We know what to do. So if you guys are ready for heat 1, what time is it?
7:05.
Okay, it's time to roll.
Up next, race number 1.
Yes, yes.
Micro B Spec Heat 1 of 2.
You can go home, yes. You're not here anymore. All right.
He doesn't want to stay and watch the micros he never gets to see.
I know. You don't want to race? We'll find you a car.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys. Heat 1.
Team Savage Cheetah Power.
Look, because I have it.
Just put it down. Oh,
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Take the last minutes down and just put them there.
No, not those. Just the bottom.
There's only going to be like
15 seconds to the start of the race. Craig Snyder.
I guess if I'm running, I might want to get the car out.
You're going to run with us tonight, huh? Yeah. Good.
It's almost
Ryan Hasty.
I need to order from A-Main. I need to get 6 of those EcoPower heat shrink assortments. Well, to be fair, they're like $7 or something retail.
right.
And that's as much as that case is worth. got a micro V parts case that is really nice.
Bentley Schwartz. Reese Marks.
Was it
Curtis
cloudy
Sand.
last week or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the first time I think I'm sitting here.
Thinking about the sun glare?
Yeah, with micros.
Robbie Marks.
Although no, it was sunny like a month ago when I got the milkshakes. So it's a lot harder to see them from here.
We had one evening, I remember, where the sun was something of a problem.
An issue.
But that's
That
it.
probably
Tony
was
Hines.
like a month ago, I think
Yeah.
it was.
Wasn't too recent.
Yeah, I'm sitting here and it's hard to see cars on the other side of the track with the glare off of them is not good.
All right, looks like we're ready to roll here. Grid for this one is going to be Craig on the 1, Bentley on the 2, Robbie on the 3, Ryan on the 4, Reese on the 5, Curtis on the 6, Tony on the 7, and Ellery on the 8. Can we get one up on the mountain, please? One up on the mountain. You're on the 7. The only empty spot. All right. First race of the night. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. Oh, trouble in the first corner. I think Craig and Robbie coming together there. And catching in somebody else toward the back. I think it might have been Reese.
Or trouble. The rough first lap.
It's Bentley out front. Ryan second. Tony third. Curtis fourth. Ellery fifth. Robbie sixth. Looks like Craig seventh and Reese eighth. This was a completely random sort tonight. That was interesting. Uh-oh, a little bit of trouble down here. All right, we're 1 minute in. Bentley, Tony, Ryan, the top three. Make it Tony, Bentley, Ryan. Ryan and Curtis battling for this one. Curtis within a second of Ryan. Tony in the white and pink is your leader. Bentley, that yellow and blue in second. Ryan going down the back straight. Ellery now up into fourth. Curtis down to fifth. Got Robbie in sixth. Craig seventh and Reese eighth. Tony has now 5 seconds over Bentley out front. Bentley has about 4 seconds over Ryan. Oh, but a little bit of trouble on the back is going to slow him down. That's going to get Ryan about 2 seconds back from now. We got trouble up front. Careful on your way back. Oh, careful, Callan. And one up front. All right, halfway through. Still Tony out front, now with 9 seconds over Bentley. Bentley with 2.5 over Ellery. Ellery with 9 over Ryan. Ryan with 2.5 over Curtis. There's a trend right now. Everybody's either 9.5 or 2.5 seconds apart. Although it
2
looks like that will
minutes
change.
left.
Ellery has closed in on Bentley, and it looks like got around him. That is Ellery up into the second spot. See if he can hold it by the line. Bentley's still right there. Oh, a little bit of trouble coming down the hill. Bentley gets tagged. It's going to give Ellery a little bit of breathing room here. Oh, a little bit of trouble up front. Triangle corner. $1:15 to go. Oh, trouble over the double.
One minute left. "45 seconds left.
Still Tony out front. Fastest lap of the race right now goes to Bentley, a 14.9. Set back on lap 3.
30 seconds left.
Curtis and Robbie now battling less than a second between them. They're going over the doubles. Oh, what
15
was that?
seconds left.
Weird backflip. Robbie with the orange
Reese
and
Marks
black
done with
wing.
the 11
Curtis
lap
with
5,
that red
0.4
wing. That is
result.
the battle on track.
Team Savage Cheetah Power done with a 18 lap 503.8
Coming to the
result.
line. Robbie not going to
Ryan
quite
Hasty
get
done
it.
with a
He'll have to
17
finish
lap
right behind Curtis.
506.4 result.
Tony will take that one with a
Tony
19.507.
Hines
It'll
done
be
with a
Ellery
19
second with an
lap
18.503.
507.3
Bentley
result.
third, 18.512.
Curtis Sand done
Then
with a
Ryan
17
fourth with a
lap
17.506.
511.3
Curtis
result.
fifth, 17.511.3. Robbie sixth with a 17.511.8.
Result.
Craig seventh, 15.514, and then Reese with an 11.5 flat to finish out the order.
All drivers are finished. Craig Snyder done with a 15 lap 514.5 result. The race is completed. Up next, race number 2. Micro B Spec Heat 2 of 2. Jeff Wilson. Bart Lobby. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Aaron Eastham. Jim Kraft. "30 seconds to the
All right,
start
guys,
of the
got
race.
a couple transmitters I got to drag up here. This ought to be easy. Bart is in Bart.
Callan Marks. Daniel Hines.
Tim is in Tim.
Bart Alvarado.
All right, everybody
Tim Becker.
is got their right name and their right everything. Marshall's out
15
there in their
seconds to
spots.
the
Thank you,
start of the
guys.
race.
Uh-oh. Callan having some wire issues. All
All right, guys, grid for this one is Jim on the 1, Jeff Wilson on the 2, Bart Alvarado on the 3, Daniel on the 4, Bart Laube on the 5, Aaron on the 6, Colin on the 7, and Tim on the 8. All right, everybody happy with their grid? Marshals appear to be ready. Drivers ready. This is Spec B Heat 2. You guys can do it with the sound of the tone. Oh, big pile in turn 1. They get out of it. Oh, coming down the hill, coming down the hill. Uh-oh, on the corner. Watch it on the carousel. Clear. No, I think, yeah, Callan double counted somehow. He got a 3-second first lap. All right, it figured it out. Yeah, I think we need the first lap counter needs to be a little longer. Well, it's just the fact that it shouldn't have counted. It's supposed to have like a 5-second delay before it makes the first lap count after the start. In the middle, guys. In the middle. Watch the middle. Uh-oh, got one down here. We never did name that corner. Well, we got the cave. We've got the drop-in. We got the doubles. Got the mid-table. Got the carousel. We just don't have a name for that one right in front of the driver's stand. One in the cave, in the cave, in the cave, guys. One in the cave. Watch the cave, watch the cave. Marshall taking up the entire cave. Come on, move, move, move. Don't horse around. In the middle, in the middle. All right, we're 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Daniel out front. Bart second, Tim third, Bart Lobby third or fourth, Jim Kraft fifth, Jeff Wilson sixth, Aaron seventh, and Colin eighth.
2 minutes left.
After almost a year of racing with Bart, I've been told how to say his last name properly now. Bart Lobby. The E is part of the, is not silent. Yeah, we got rumbles in the front straightaway here. Just kind of like this. From here. Yep. So just jump and kick back. It's better. That's a little better. There you go. Just don't go wide coming up by the driver's stand. Just like dirt. Gotta adjust it as they go. All right, folks. Minute 10 to go. Daniel out front. He's on a 18.507. Bart second on a 17.513 and Tim on a 16.501. Fast lap for Daniel is a 15.3. Make that a 15.2.
45 seconds left.
And back to an 18.503 pace. That'll put him 3/10 ahead of Bart, or ahead of Ellery in qualifying.
30
Bart's
seconds
right
left.
there. Watch the short shoot. Well, the start straight short
15
shoot. Sorry.
seconds left.
In the middle. In the middle.
Tim Becker
All
done
right.
with a 16
Time
lap
has expired.
5.0
Tim,
flat
you were
result.
caught at the line.
Daniel's
Daniel's
done
done.
with a 18 lap 5.05.4 result.
Bart
Bart
Alvarado is
Alvarado
done.
with a
In the middle. In the
17
middle.
lap 509.6 result. Callan Marks done
Callan
with
is
a
done.
12
Jim
lap
Kraft is done. Bart
517.5
Lobby is
result.
done. Jeff Wilson is done.
Jim Kraft done
And
with a 16
Aaron
lap
is
518 flat result.
done.
Bart Lobby
There it
done
went.
with
It
a
was just a
17
little
lap
laggy.
519.3 result. Jeff Wilson done
Daniel
with
with
a
a
15 lap
18.505.
520.9
Bart with a
result.
17.509.
All drivers are
Bart
finished.
Lobby with a
Aaron Eastham
17.519 in
done with a 14
third.
lap
Then Tim, Jim, Jeff,
524.7
Aaron, and
result.
Callan.
The race is completed.
All right, guys, it's 7:23. We'll try and start the next round a little after, right around 7:30.
I just need to put a cartridge in this thing before Friday night. I think we got to put a printer cartridge in this thing before Friday night. Yeah. You taking it out, shaking it yet?
Did you guys see how much those are upgrade RC tires are for the micros?
Hmm? No.
It's $22.
A set of 2 or a set of 4? Okay. Well, that's not that.
15 something.
They won't be, though. When,
No.
Yeah, no. But yeah. Yellows are always faster anyhow.
That's an old Losi wise tale. Hey, are you aware of this?
No, they're not.
I told you it's uncle. I'm telling you. Wait, that'd be Grandpa Matt.
Yeah.
That'd be a different one.
I meant to tell you that.
I missed that one. Matt and I were talking on the stand after because we both broken truck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I rewatched it today because I was bored.
Well, I remember whoever was in the booth during that.
Like father, son, like who did they think was who?
Wrong son. That's the son.
Yeah.
You had to be the father.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Just because Matt probably dies of it.
I remember hearing during that race, whoever was calling over the thing, going, "It's a bad day for them." Yeah, it is.
I didn't hear that one.
I broke, and then he broke, and Matt Hines broke. And, yeah,
I took a video the first time I heard it, and I forgot about it, and then I was replaying it today, and I wanted to watch the Legends race,
Right.
and I just watched it again, kept it on.
I still want to go through and find the interview with Dean Carnes where they start talking about me and then the video cut out.
I found that once.
Was that in one of the qualifiers?
Huh? They were doing an interview with Dean,
Day 2.
and he started talking about the old days running around with Brian and me and him, and then and just about start talking about me, and then the video cut out.
You want to Jen?
Yeah.
Where you're obsessed with watching the race. Well, if you would have listened, Craig.
I'm going to resort it
Instead
now.
of watched the Legends part, you just left it on. I can't help that you didn't see
You know how to do this anymore?
No, you've been doing it so long.
Barely.
So I'll make a deal here.
What?
Since we're probably closing the 80, I'll go in the B. So I'm just doing this for fun, and I will sit back however many laps I must. I need to.
And see if you can come back and beat him.
Yes. So if I, like, that was an 18, and if the top in the B is a 16, I'll wait 2 laps. That'll be the handicap.
Up next, race number 1. Micro B Spec Heat 1 of 2.
Lap is that? It was mostly 17. Yeah, top in the B is a 17, so I'll just have to bag a lap. Yeah. Or maybe 2 if I go faster. If I manage a 19, I'll have to wait 2 laps.
Yeah, that's the slowest 17 you know.
What do you mean?
It's 17, 19. It's a 19-second last lap for 17. We just made 17.
So average at that point is like an 18-second lap, so I'm starting with a 36-second, which is about,
Okay.
it's about 10, so actually it's about 25, so I will be effectively, I have to make 10 seconds.
Jeff.
Yeah, like I said, I think there's going to be more runs.
Right.
But no, I'll run the B.
Yeah.
And we can do that. I think that's fair.
Batteries.
I think that's fair because it's
1 minute to the start of the
I'm
race.
starting farther back than I normally would because I ran.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I think that's fair.
No, wait.
30 seconds
Well,
to the
no,
start
since
of
we
the
both
race.
would be in the same main, I'm saying what I'll do is I'll opt to run the B main, but however many laps I'm qualified ahead of the top B main, I'll wait that many laps on the start.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Come around for a second time and then run.
When is in the mains?
Yes,
Why?
because we can't both be out there at the same time.
Just a few minutes soon as my battery gets
So you know why you announce them then? I'll
So
announce.
he'll announce the B, and I'll run in the B just with the handicap.
Okay.
I think that's fair. If I'm qualified 2 laps faster pace, then I wait 2 laps. Or if I'm qualified 1 lap faster pace, I wait a lap.
I support the chaos.
And then I have to catch and make my way through the field.
Is this true? Book of excuses. I think the Phillips is more fitting though for like a Tamiya, right?
We're doing this for fun.
So Lexington is owned by Ray too?
You guys are. I'm doing it for bragging rights.
They own here, Lexington, South Point, Columbus, and Midford. No, Indy is Bill Scott. Indy had 2 stores. I don't know if they might have went back down to 1.
How does it track says loving Hobbytown right there?
Yes, it is.
Well, it was mainly a toy store.
It was mainly a toy store.
I walked in there and I was like,
Well, no, it wasn't mainly a toy store because when they first opened up there, they had Sonny Brown working there, and they had a carpet on the track open. And they were hot and heavy for carpet on road for about 3 years, and then it kind of petered out, and they downsized, and actually they took the space over and made it displays. And then they downsized the store and split it so they had an east and west store. And then I think they went back and downsized back to one store again.
why are you not using a Spectrum charger? You're just making like an all-in-one kit.
Because this is, everything goes in my box and I'm done. I can just carry this to the track. And I've got this freaking $150 charger that would be nice to use in the store.
The starter sticker.
Ryan Hasty.
What'd you make?
Everything fits in it. Okay. Charger, car, radio, tools, spare parts. So, I don't want to go my computer.
Team Savage Cheetah Power.
I have no car
that why Rich doesn't run these? Is because he can't build a $500 micro B?
Exactly. That's exactly the thing.
All right, heat 1, head on out to the track. And while we do this, I'm gonna say one thing. It'll be on stream. It's on record. Richard has told me he'll run microbees when he can run his own radio.
Tony Hines.
We are doing pro stock rules next week. You can run your own radio, correct? Richard already has an IXSR, correct? Richard? It's up to you.
What is that, like a $600 radio?
$730.
That's what the tariff price is?
No.
Oh, God.
No, they quit making them.
Really? Because of the cost?
There's a new one coming in August that I presume is coming from somewhere else. Because yes, that was all made in China. That would now be a like $1,500 radio.
Oh, yeah.
Or more.
Craig Snyder.
Probably more.
Probably more. 145 plus whatever the general good tariff was.
Yeah, what?
145, brother.
Bentley, I wouldn't park there. Also, it didn't count. Bentley, your transponder's
Marks.
not working.
Robbie Marks.
What I really want to know, does it work like the old eBay system, where eBay would only take a percentage
Bentley
out of the
Schwartz.
sale price of the item, not the shipping costs? Can you declare the item only is worth like 5 cents?
Curtis Sand.
I work for DHL. I've been working in international trade for like 15 years. Customs specifically looks for devalued goods.
Oh, they will get you for that?
Yeah, they'll hold your shit and detain it and ask for a revised commercial invoice, and you end up on a list, and they're always checking your shit. You don't want that. And places like this aren't going to devalue your shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's when I hit up China and I'm like, hey, make me a bunch of fake watches, and they're like, oh yeah, $1.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. That was the old eBay trick. You sell something and just cover it under shipping costs.
Yeah, $500 of shipping, and then the item's $1. Yeah.
But eBay doesn't take a hit on it.
All right, grid for this one's going to be Tony on the 1, Ellery on the 2, Bentley on the 3, Ryan on the 4, Curtis on the 5, Robbie on the 6, Craig on the 7, and Reese on the 8.
Where's the surge one at?
Oh, it's always chaos. I tried to wait when I went, but I was like, fuck it.
All right, Marshall's ready, driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. Oh, a little bit of trouble in triangle. It's Ellery out front, Bentley second, Curtis third, Craig fourth, Tony fifth, Robbie, Reese, and Ryan. Let's see where they are second time around. Ellery out front, Bentley second, Curtis third, Tony fourth. Then Craig, Robbie, Reese, and Ryan. We're now Ryan and Reese, it looks like. Oh, a little bit of trouble, a little bit of trouble. Ellery coming together with the back marker. Bentley through to the point. Oh, a little bit of trouble in the doubles now. It's Tony through to second, Ellery in the third. Careful in the triangle. That was a nice move there from Robbie. Getting around Curtis up on that front jump. That was nice. was an overtake that didn't require that crazy motor in it. It's Ellery on the back of Tony now, battling for second. That's a good run. And they are slowly catching Bentley while doing it. Bentley, Tony, and Ellery, top three. Followed by Robbie in fourth, Curtis fifth, Craig sixth, Ryan seventh, and Reese eighth. A little bit of trouble up front. Clear. And one up after the doubles. Bentley, Tony, and Ellery are separated by about 2 seconds now. Robbie's in the battle as well. Top four covered by 3 seconds. 3 of them going through the cave right now. Something happened to Bentley. Bentley has fallen down. It's Tony out front. Ellery second. Robbie third. Bentley back to the fourth spot. Uh-oh. Oh, off the side of the ramp there. Careful in the middle. One in the triangle, Tim. Middle marshal a little bit on that one. So it's Ellery to the point. Bentley second. Robbie third. Tony fourth. Curtis fifth. Craig sixth. Ryan seventh. And Reese eighth. There is a lap between Tony and Curtis.
One minute left.
Tony chasing down Robbie. 4/10 separating them. 40 seconds to go. Rough lap for Bentley. He's going to drop him down off the pack. He's in fourth. We got Craig in fifth. Curtis only 3 seconds back from Craig, and then Ryan only a second back from Curtis at the last lap. Robbie and Bentley now the battle on track. Robbie orange with the black wing. Bentley in the yellow and blue. Bentley having a little bit of trouble over the double.
15 seconds left.
And again at that 90. Still rolling though. Robbie with a little bit of trouble getting together with Curtis. Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done. It looks like Ellery is going to come home and take this one. 18.503. Second overall in the qualifying order. It'll be Tony second with 18.505. Robbie third with 18.509.
Ryan Hasty
Bentley fourth, 18.514. It'll be Craig fifth, 16.504.1. Ryan sixth, 16.504.2. Finishing 1/10 apart. It'll be Curtis and Reese, seventh and eighth, rounding out the order.
Schwartz done with a 18-lap 5:14.3 result. All drivers are finished. Curtis Sand done with a 16-lap 5:17.4 result. Reese Marks done with a 13-lap 5:17.8 result. The race is completed. Up next, race number 2. Micro B Spec Heat 2 of 2. Jim Kraft. Bart Alvarado.
Dude, look how cute. I feel like
1 minute to the start of the race.
maybe we need to go over the Marshall things.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Aaron Easthan, Daniel Hines, Tim Becker. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Bart Lobby. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Jeff Wilson, Callan Marks,
You want to get a grid?
Alright, here we go.
All right, guys, everybody's checked in. Let's get a grid. It'll be Daniel on the 1, Bart on the 2. That's Bart Alvarado. Bart Lobby on the 3, Tim Becker on the 4, Jim Kraft on the 5, Jeff Wilson on the 6, Aaron Eastman on the 7, and Callan on the 8. All right, we have a grid. We have 6 turn marshals. All right, guys, this is round 2, race 2. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. You're going to go with the sound of the tone. Everybody got a lap in the books. Daniel out front. 15-7 for his first flyer. Oh, we got Tangle up here in the front. It's Daniel, Bart, Jeff, Tim, Bart, Bobby, Jim Kraft, Aaron Easton, and Callan Marks. Daniel 15-3 for his fast lap now. Bart Alvarado with a 16-3 for his fast lap. Jeff Wilson just earns his fast lap of a 16-8. Tim Becker is 16-6 right behind him trying to catch him. Back. Go. Watch it in the hole, watch it in the hole, in the cave, watch it in the cave. Watch it in the cave. There is a car and a marshal. Come on, don't climb under there. Don't climb under there. Get out. Get out of the way. Just bend over. Don't climb in. Two down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Daniel on a 19.510 pace.
Let's add micros to Friday night, man.
We tried it. The first night these things came out.
Yeah, but that was in the winter when Friday nights was.
No, that was before the point series. That was like on a 55 or 60 racer night. And yeah, the guys marshalling aren't ready to look for these little tiny cars. There were a lot of close calls, and it's a different frame of mind with these things being out there.
What techno cars are hanging out there?
Stuff for Slash 4x4. They make
Slash
hubs.
4x4,
Yeah, they make hubs, drive shafts, and stuff.
I want to know in case there's any of mine that broke. I see techno.
There's a drawer for techno parts down there.
There is?
EB48 parts and stuff. Yep. No, green drawers behind the cabinet. Yeah.
All right, folks, 3 down, 2 to go. Daniel out
2
front, new
minutes
fast lap
left.
15-1. Help him out, help him out. He's kind of in a bad place there. There you go. Whoa! Pace is a 19.508. He's 1 second off the TQ. Now he's 3/10 off the TQ with 1:30 to go. Easy on those walls. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go.
minute
Daniel
left.
out front. Bart Alvarado second. Jeff Wilson third. Bart Lauby third or fourth. Tim Becker fifth. Bart and Tim, the battle on the track right now.
"45 seconds left.
Watch it on the. It's cool.
"30 seconds left.
Daniel out on 19.506. That'll put him actually about 6/10 up on the TQ.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds to go. Oh, watch. Sweeper. Time has
Callum
expired. During the
Marks
cross
done
line,
with
you're
his
done.
11
Colin
lap
and Jim are done.
501.1
Bart Alvarado's
result.
done.
Jim Kraft done with a 15 lap 501.9
Jeff Wilson is done.
result. Bart Alvarado done with a 17
Daniel is
lap
done.
502.5 result.
Bart Lauby is done. Tim
Jeff
Becker's
Wilson
done. Waiting
done
on
with a
Aaron. Guys,
17
don't walk
lap
away. There's still cars rolling.
507.8
He's right there. Get him. Help him.
Daniel
Help him.
Hines done with a 19
Guys,
lap 5.
marshalling is not over till everybody is done.
Bart Lobby done with a 17 lap 514.7 result. Tim Becker done with a 17 lap 515.4 result. All
Remember, guys,
drivers
you
are
marshal
finished.
till the everybody
Aaron
is
Eastham
finished. You don't
done
leave
with
your
a
spot.
14 lap 526.3 result. The race is completed.
Double check Ellery's time for him the first run. Point what? Okay, he ran an 18.503.471 the second run.
Yeah, consistency.
He beat it by 4/10. Okay, guys, we will do a resort for round 3.
Up next, race number 1. Micro B Spec Heat 1 of 2.
Unfortunately, there's nobody in the V
It's a qualifier. Put me in the B for qualifier. That'll be fine. Move Curtis up. Me at the.
You'll put you in 1, but think with that one though, you've got to run their duty or receiver. That's a combo.
That's a combo too?
I think so. No, that's just a speed controller. Okay. That worked. I mean, yeah. Yeah. It's motor and battery. It's 2-cell battery and got to run the 65 turn motor. So.
Five minutes to the start of the race.
That's what I got.
4 minutes to the start of the race.
The other ones are internal spring. I can't stand their internal spring shop. Okay. Yeah. They limit travel too much. I have a problem with them leaking quite a bit. Windy out there.
3 minutes to the start of the race.
They drive amazingly well. It's originally $100 car. Drive awesome.
How much are they now? You might pick up a fourth of 1 second.
It's just clean.
He doesn't like me because you also drove mine.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
And again, how stiff do you really need this? You need some
1 minute to the start of the race.
What's the ETA on this race start?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Does that work?
Is that accurate?
Sure.
Mm.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
The timer is accurate, guys.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Tim, I think you're in this one. Yes, you are. Bart Lobby, Tim, Craig, Jim, Aaron, Reese, Callan, and myself.
No, just back rear, only the inside rim on the front. If you put the whole tire, you're going back. Whatever, just so it cleans tire.
All right. Okay, ready, go!
All right, Bart Lobby said he'll be here in just a second, so.
So Bart, what do you think of micro-B racing so far?
It's fun.
Huh?
You don't have to
Reese marks.
you stutter, like, it's fun.
No, wait. And when we get 3 heats, it's better because
Callan marks.
whatever it is, the
Aaron
B heat
Eastham.
is always a freaking awesome race because everybody.
Craig Snyder.
The whole mid group of qualifiers are all within like a half a lap of them, and it turns into anybody's
Tim
race.
Becker.
It's
The mid-pack right now is kind of that way. It's
Right.
just unfortunately
split between. That's what I said. When there's a third heat, it evens things out.
I mean, right now we've got 2 19-lap runs. We've got
Jim
1, 2,
Kraft.
3, 3 18-lap runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 17-lap runs. And
Daniel Hines.
2 16s, a 14, a 13, and a 12.
Guys,
We're waiting for Bart, so don't wear out your batteries. Don't wear out your tires. Not you, Bart. Other Bart.
Daniel, how are you in B-Man? What? How are you in B-Man?
Because we won't have anybody call the B main right now. All the people competent to call the race are in the A right now.
You need to give the field 2 laps. You need to start at the Roomba.
We already decided whoever qualifies second between the 2 of us is in the, gets to run the B main, and we'll start however many laps down we are.
So you're going to be in the B-Man.
I'm still TQ by like 5 seconds right now.
I've never seen you beat Daniel yet. I have not seen you beat him a single time.
Bart Lobby.
Easy there, little marks. All right, guys, everybody's checked in. Let's do this. Grid will be Daniel on the 1, Bart Lobby on the 2, Tim Becker on the 3, Craig Snyder on the 4, Jim Kraft on the 5, Aaron on the 6, Reese on the 7, and Callan on the 8.
Okay, I just want to say one thing before we start.
Yes.
I can't see turn 1, so good luck, everybody.
What?
The sun's yeah, I can see it on his face.
R-
Oh, we got a cloud. We got a cloud.
All right, how big is that cloud? All right, guys. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This is going to go at the sound of the tone. We're going to need to call Jerry and tint the windows. Oh, God. Mess on the doubles. Other side, other side. Come on, other side. Both of them on the other side. Watch the front, watch the front, watch the front. Watch it. Coming on the start straight. Jim trying to drive the wrong car? You guys need to make your wings different color or something. Well, actually, they are different color. One's clear, one's orange. Daniel's on a 19.512 halfway through this one. Tim Becker second. Bart Lobby in third. Then Craig, Jim, Aaron, Reese, and Callan. Closest race is between Tim and Bart right now. Bart is about 2 seconds behind Tim. Oh, trouble in the cave. It's clear. Watch the start straight.
2 minutes
Good.
left.
Uh-oh, Tim having problems. Just turn the steering rate down a little bit. Watch it in the middle. Don't run in front of cars. You got to be careful coming out of that cave. They sneak up on you. Uh-oh. Pop the link.
1 minute left.
All right, you two up there. Quit mouthing each other. Come on.
5 seconds left.
All right, 30 seconds to go. Daniel out front, Tim second, Bart Lobby third.
30 seconds
Right now,
left.
Tim moving up. He would be seventh overall with this one.
Fifteen seconds left. Reese Marks
Nope.
done with a
Watch
12
the
lap
cave.
5.
Cave
0.1
clear. Back
result.
straightaway. Watch the back straightaway.
Tim Becker done with a 17
When
lap
you cross the line, you are
502.7
done. Tim Becker
result.
is done. Reese is done.
Callan Marks done
Callan's
with a 12
done.
lap 510.7 result.
Daniel and Jim are done.
Daniel Hines done with a 19 lap 513.4
Oh, oh, oh.
result. Jim
Waiting
Kraft done
on
with a
Bart and
16
Craig.
lap
There they are.
513.2 result. Aaron Easthand done with a 14 lap 519.4
Okay, Daniel 19
result.
513.
Bart Lobby
Tim
done
Becker,
with a 17 lap 522.5
17 502 moves up to
result.
7th overall.
All drivers are finished. Craig Snyder done with a 16 lap 523.2
Right now,
result.
Ryan Hasty
The
on
race
the
is completed.
bubble.
Up
Actually-
next, race number 2. Micro B Spec Heat 2 of 2.
It'll be Jeff, because I will be there, so 9 is technically the last round.
Jeff Wilson. Bart Alvarado. Team Savage Cheetah Power. Bentley Schwartz. Ryan Hasty. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race." Robbie Marks.
Oh no.
What?
I ran a 19 lap run. and
30
it looks like
seconds
top
to the
of
start of the
17
race.
lap run. So I'm waiting 2
Curtis
laps
Sand.
on the start. If I went slower, that could have been an 18.
I didn't mean to wreck.
Tony Hines.
Oh,
I had
that
other
straightaway there though is like a blind
15
spot.
seconds to the
Yeah,
start of the race.
Standing
I know,
next
but
to
I'm just
Reese.
saying, I couldn't. I looked down there and half the time I could see, half the time I couldn't. So
Yeah.
I was just
Well, I had,
trying to keep it straight and keep your
had-
fingers crossed.
I had Reese right next to me. and he-
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. I was down from on the other side of you. So
Yep.
I had the same problem. That's what I said. It was a hit or miss. I don't know if you could see or not.
All right, grid for this one is Tony on the 1, Ellery on the 2, Robbie on the 3, Bentley on the 4, Bart on the 5, Ryan on the 6, Jeff on the 7, and Curtis on the 8.
You missing one? Oh. Ryan. Stay with the Ryan.
All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. In turn 1, Callan. Eye on the cars. That was Robbie, too. Did that to your own dad. Reese, what are you doing? It's Tony, Ellery, Bentley, Orion, Jeff, Robbie, Bart, and Curtis. Actually, Curtis and Bart now. Still the same Tony, Ellery, Bentley, top 3. A little bit of trouble on the triangle corner. And one up front, up front, up front. All right, minute 15 in. Still Tony out front. White and pink is your leader. Callan, get back in the corner. Sneaking over. I see that. I see you, Callan. Stay in that corner. Don't venture out into the racing line. Reese is coming to get it. Careful on your way back, Reese. Go for it. All right, we are 2:15 in. It is Tony, Ellery, Bentley, Ryan, Curtis, Jeff, Bart, and Robbie. Right now, it is Jeff on the bubble, as I will be in the B. So the top 9 will be in the A, excluding me. We got a workaround for that. See it in a second.
I think it's fair, and I think it's fun.
You have to laugh everyone about it. That's the hard part. At least the sun won't be in your eyes.
Hopefully.
Now we get
I
there.
think its head is pretty far down by now.
I'm gonna say your dad's standing where
2
you are,
minutes
and there's
left.
no sun in his face.
All right, Tony out front just turns 14.9. Fastest lap of the race. He's on a 20.510 pace. Right now, closest on track is Curtis, Bart, Jeff, and Robbie. Up front, up front, up front. Ellery and Bentley 3.5 seconds apart. Close battle on track. Curtis, Jeff, Bart, and Robbie. Curtis and Jeff are 2 seconds apart. Jeff and Bart are 2 seconds apart. And Bart and Robbie are 2 seconds apart. It is now Jeff up to the 5th spot.
1
Curtis in
minute left.
6th, Bart 7th, and Robbie 8th.
.45 seconds left.
45 seconds to go. Oh, a little bit of trouble for Tony.
30 seconds
30 seconds
left.
to go. There's a lot of cars going down that back straightaway now. A lot of them on the same lap. That was a lot of close cars under the line. Robbie in the orange with the black wing. Curtis
15
in the
seconds
red
left.
wing. Bart in the factory paint scheme, the white and red. And Jeff in the all red. Those are all battling for position. About 2.5 seconds separated them at the line. Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done. Oh, a little bit of trouble in the
Ryan
cave. A
Hasty
little
done
bit of
with
trouble in the
18
cave.
lap 506.6 result. Bart Alvarado done with a 17 lap 506.9
All right.
result.
Tony takes it 25-11
done
to
with a
secure the
17
TQ.
lap
It'll be
507.2
Ellery second,
result.
19-5-12.
Jeff
Ryan
Wilson
third with an
done with a 17
18-5-06.
lap
Bentley fourth with an
508.2
18-5-14.
Tony Hines
Bart
done
fifth with a
20 lap
17-5-06. Robbie sixth, 17-5-07. Jeff
Team Savage
seventh
Cheetah
with a
Power done with a 19
17-5-08.
lap 512.4
And Curtis eighth with
result.
17-5-15.
Bentley Schwartz done with a 18 lap 514.1 result. All drivers are finished. Curtis Sand done with a 17 lap 515.3 result. The race is completed. Up next, race number 1. Micro B Spec B Main.
Is that you? Did you get hit right at the end or something? I thought it was Jeff that I passed, but I couldn't tell who was in fourth.
qualifier.
Oh, I said I didn't hit it. I just went around hot track.
Probably months.
Okay. I have to wait 2 laps.
Take off the cross line and then find a place that
I'm just gonna park it at turn 1. Yeah. I'm gonna be easy. I'm starting 8th, so I don't like pull off in front of everybody. So I'm just gonna take an easy start, and I'll park it in turn 1, and tell me when the leader starts when they're done with 2 laps. So when the screen says 2, I go. Actually, I can probably keep track of it. Yeah. I can probably keep track of it because I don't have to drive. I just have to watch. That's what I'll do.
amazing what Clean Tires did.
33-second lap. I'm not doing what I expected to do. I don't know how it's going to take me to figure that out until I heard someone said something.
That was good.
Well, orange car here, it could get really ugly at some point. Oh, we are doing those longer days.
This because
3 minutes to the start of the race.
You're younger. Huh? You're younger. You have that innocent child about you still.
We're doing 5-minute mates.
Well, you gotta ask. I didn't say tell me.
Come here, Curtis.
You gotta ask how long.
Curtis, you're actually in the B main. See, we're going to get car
What?
ready.
I'm in the B main. Alright, I'll take it.
I need to be bumped so I can win.
No, dude.
Because I ain't going to win. I might have a fast car, but not a fast driver.
Two minutes to the start of the race. 1 minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
I don't know, is that timer set right, Daniel, or is it just spouting off numbers?
What time were you wanting?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Well, I'm a bit short then. We finished the last round at like 18 or something. Yeah, I know. I wasn't ready for this.
15 seconds to the start of the
Hot
race.
racing one's similar.
Jim Kraft. Bart Lobby.
Jim, just don't start looking at the orange one now. Jim's not thinking, Jim doesn't think it was a bit. You guys got about 5 minutes to wear yourself out. He didn't have the timer set right.
I mean, if they're all ready to go, we can run. We normally don't need more than like 5 minutes between rounds, which is what I put between them.
So, all right, next race will be first pro stock race. The race after that will be. So it gets everybody racing to figure their cars out with new stuff.
Transponders.
Tony, are you excited for the Micro B Truggy?
Micro B Truggy? No.
Truggy body.
Yeah.
No, there's one that says Truggy.
There is a Truggy.
There is a Radian Z Truggy, yes.
Tony hates Truggies.
Well, now what I'm worried about is now with hot racing doing the long nose chassis, somebody came up with long arms for it, then they do make a real Truggy.
And then they just call it a mini B.
Right.
So, technically what, it just needs to be taller tires?
I might build a second car who doesn't actually run around. This car runs good. I got no complaints. Obviously yours should run good, so.
Tonight's the proverbial, you're gonna blind squirrel finds it.
Eller, your car's running good. Shut up. Really slow. You've been slowly creeping up here the past couple of races. So I think you're good. Mess with it.
I got all the upgrade parts.
Yeah.
I got another car sitting on the shelf. Yeah.
Now I've got these spindles. I got the spindles and carrier and catcher blocks at home someplace. That's the tower, the tie rods, and the shocks.
Amber links, front tower, shocks.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. You can use those. Something to play with.
I was literally need of a
For a new plane, I gotta have something to play with.
I guess I could take the plastic spindles off of this one and then put the plastic on the side. Go punch a lady trying to.
I had him on Facebook at like 40.
You want that baby punching thing? Whatever happened to Dustin coming around in my crib?
I asked him, he didn't know this week. He's watching the stream right now, Dustin, we're talking.
Curtis Sand.
Dustin.
Wow.
Hey, Tom.
Well,
It's 8:30.
All right, let's roll the first heat.
Roll it.
Don't be touching my. Oh, I had this one. No, you did not.
That means you.
I know.
Tony, you got my left finger in?
I didn't think about you being here today. I'll be here tomorrow if you want to stop by. I'll bring it.
Bring it tomorrow. I'll make it good Friday.
Okay.
First Friday, Friday. Bring it for Friday. Easy this week. So my yellow.
All right, guys, let's get the mains rolling. B main is Curtis, Bart, Lobby, Craig Snyder, Jim Kraft, Aaron Easton, Reese Marks, Callan Marks, and
Craig Snyder.
Daniel, who will be starting with a 2-lap deficit. What are you doing in there, son? What was that? Not you, son. The other little boy that was bouncing off the walls.
Callan Marks. Daniel Hines.
No, there was a Marx brother that was just bouncing from wall to wall in there.
Oh, I don't have your car, son. Someone took Curtis's car.
Where'd you lose your car at, Curtis?
Aaron Eastham.
Uh-oh, turn around. See how much you can slide it. Okay, everybody's checked in but Reese.
You gotta write the rules.
Hmm?
Stock motors. You said during driver's meeting stock electronics.
We've got always guys wanting to put other brand radios other than Spectrum in them, so I got to figure this out.
Yeah, we do have to figure that out.
Because I need one more sound on there.
There is a Tika Nano out there, someplace.
Yeah, but it's not really nano.
Yeah, I know. All right, guys, let's get it going here. Grid for this one is Curtis on the 1, Bart on the 2, Craig on the 3, Jim on the 4, Aaron on the 5, Reese on the 6, and Callan on the 7.
Jim, where do you go?
Craig is in the wrong spot. Orange car mix up again. All right, we have marshals. We have drivers. Micro B main. Like I said, Daniel is going to wait 2 laps. So whoever leads this race for the first 2 laps, he's going to come in behind you. All right, guys. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. This one is going to go with the sound of the tone. False start. That was a bit advantageous there. Yes, we don't squeeze the trigger till the tone actually goes off. All right, let's try this again. Stop creeping. And Bart, be careful because you're squaring right up there for Curtis.
You want it like that?
All right, guys. Micro B, Spec B main. Let's try this again. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. You're going to go at the sound of the tone. Daniel, try to get out of the way. Uh-oh. I don't know, Daniel. This might take a while. These guys are beating on each other. Oh, no. Yep. Got Curtis, Craig, Bart. And that's lap 2 for Curtis. Daniel's in play now. It's going to have a wonderful, weird, predicted time for you. Yeah, I know. All right, Max, come on. There, he's unlapped himself. 1 lap. Watch it, guys. Oh! Watch it in the start-finish straight. Watch it in the start-finish straight. Be nice. Okay, a minute 30 into this one. Curtis, Bart, Craig, Jim, Callan, Reese, Daniel, Reese, and Aaron. Daniel's up to 6th after 2 laps, 3 laps. 2 laps, actually. Now he's up to 5th. 2 down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Daniel is currently 27 seconds behind Curtis. He's gotten around Jim. No, he hasn't. Has not got around Jim yet. Jim's the green car. I got confused with the orange car. It is Curtis, Craig, Bart, Jim, Daniel, Callan, Reese, and Aaron, your running order. Next one, Daniel, is Jim Kraft, and you're 6 seconds behind him. Yep. There you are right there, yep. All right, now it is Curtis, Craig, Bart, Daniel, your top 4. Daniel is 1 lap behind the pack. Uh-oh, got a mess over there. Curtis currently has a lap on Craig, or close to it, not quite. Let me pick up Curtis. I think that's him right now. That is Curtis going down the back straightaway. That is your leader. There is Daniel in 4th. Minute 15 to go. Time between, time behind Curtis, 23 seconds. You do have a 14.9 though. Yes.
1 minute left.
Watch it in the carousel. Watch it in the carousel. Clear. Oh.
45 seconds left.
Oh, Craig having a bad lap. Daniel's up to 3rd. That's Curtis right in front of him.
30 seconds left.
Got his lap back from Curtis with 30 seconds to go. He's got Bart in front of him. He can get second out of this. Watch it over there, turn one. Watch it, turn one. Four, three, two, one. Time's expired. Daniel makes it up to second.
Curtis
is done, and the winner.
Lap 5:02 flat result. Bart Lobby done with a 16 lap 5:06.2 result. Reese Marks done with a 13 lap 5:07.7 result.
Just
Aaron
get him
Eastham
headed the
done
right
with a
direction.
13
Just
lap
drive it over there. Don't worry about the
5:09.3
link.
result.
Don't worry about the link. Just
Jim
drive it
Haas done with a
slowly.
15 lap
It won't turn.
5:11.7
Okay.
result.
There it will.
Daniel Hines done with a 17 lap 5:14.3
It's the old Kia or go Radio Shack
Marks
RC.
done
You
with a
can.
14 lap
There you go.
5:28.2 result.
All right, it timed out on him.
All drivers are finished.
All right,
race
Curtis
is
wins it.
completed.
Daniel, from 2 laps back, finishes second. Bart third. Craig fourth. Jim, Callan, Reese, and Aaron.
Up next, race number 2. Micro B Spec A main. Robbie Marks. Ryan Hasty. Team Savage Cheetah Power. Bart Alvarado. One minute to the start of the race. Jeff Wilson. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Tim Becker. Bentley Schwartz.
Adjustable motor mounts. We can put different paint.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Tony Hines. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
Probably harder than what this would have been.
I think that was fair, because that was...
Oh, you did, yeah, that was fair. I thought you were going to start when we started and you had to make up 2 laps.
Oh, no.
You probably could have.
Probably would have been easier if I did. No, what makes it, I think what makes it fair is waiting the 2 laps. What that does is, so like you guys were very slow on the first lap because you're beating into each other.
I wasn't trying to.
Well, yeah, but it made the lap slower, so it gave me less time to catch up.
True.
Which I think that's what made it really exciting. It was kind of cool.
All right, grid for this one's Tony on the 1, Ellery on the 2, Ryan on the 3, Robbie on the 4, Bentley on the 5, Bart on the 6, Tim on the 7, and Jeff on the 8. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone.
Back up, Ellery.
Help him.
Which way to go, but if I said back up, you can see it.
A little bit of trouble over here. Piling up. All right. Coming around after 3, Tony out front. Jeff into second from 8th on the grid. It is Ryan in 3rd, Ellery 4th, Bentley 5th, Robbie 6th, Tim 7th, and Bart 8th. They're all running on the same lap. Hey, up front, up front. Careful on the way back. Still Tony out front, Jeff in 2nd, Ryan 3rd. Tim has now made it up to 6th around Bentley. Down the back straightaway they go. Oh, up front, up front, up front. I think that was Bart. That was Bart. Right now, Tony with 2.7 over Jeff. Jeff with 1 second over Ryan. And then the next close battle, Tim and Robbie, 1.2 apart. Halfway through. Still the same running order, except Tim has now got around Robbie up into the 5th spot.
Two minutes left.
Oh, big roll coming off the hill. Order is Tony, Jeff, Ryan, Ellery, Bentley, Robbie, Tim, and Bart. All right, now it is Tony out front, Jeff 8 seconds back. Then there's a close race between Jeff, Ryan, and Ellery, each separated 1.5 seconds. A little less than that now. Bentley is in 5th, 8 seconds behind Ellery. Then Robbie 2.5 behind Bentley.
1 minute
A lap
left.
back to Bart, and Tim is right there. One in the middle, one in the middle. Jeff upside down. That is going to get Ryan and Ellery around, except not for long as they come together on the grid straight. We're looking at a 3-way battle for 2nd in the closing stages of this
45
race.
seconds
45
left.
seconds to go. Ellery just exited the cave. Then we've got, looks like Ryan in 3rd, Jeff in 4th. They're all on the same lap battling. Tony's trying to get his lap around them. 30 seconds to
30
go. A little bit of
seconds
trouble
left.
in the middle. Ellery down the back straight. Ryan down the back straight. Tony's just
15
kind of
seconds
sitting there
left.
right now. Oh, trouble. I think that was Ryan going upside down. Looks like Ellery will make the lap. Ryan will not. So this is going to
Ryan
be
Hasty
the
done with the
positions.
18
Everybody
lap
else is pretty
5:02.9
spread out on track
result.
right now. Barring a
Bentley
big
Schwartz
wreck,
done
it looks
with
like
an 18
things
lap
will be...
5:06.5 result.
Oh, we had one
Jeff
change.
Wilson done with the 18 lap 5:07.4
Waiting on Tony and Tim to
result.
finish. There's Tony
Bart
and
Alvarado done with a 17
there's Tim.
lap 5:12.4
All right. Tony
result.
takes it
Robbie
25-16.
Marks
It'll be
done
Ellery
with
second with a
18 lap
19.515. Ryan third with an
result.
18.502.
Team
Bentley
Savage
fourth with
Cheetah
an
Power done with a 19
18.506.
lap
Jeff fifth with an
5:15.2 result.
18.507.
Tony
Robbie
Hines
6
done
with an
with a 20 lap
18.514, then Bart with a
5:16.4
17.512, and
All
Tim
drivers are
17.520 to round out the order.
Tim Becker done with a 17 lap 5:20 flat result. The race is completed.
Only I got my afternoon nap like Ellery did. Only I would have got my afternoon nap like Ellery did. And meddling his.
All right, that is it for tonight. We'll be racing again in 2 weeks with Pro Stock rules. The official rules will be posted on the Facebook page in a day or two here. Just have to actually finalize them with all the new parts available. Determine what is and is not legal. So we will be opening Pro Stock in 2 weeks. Thank you all for coming tonight. And we'll do it again. We got racing on Friday, racing actually the next 2 Fridays, and micros on the Monday the 5th.
Tony 1, Ellery 2, Ryan 3. Oh.
He started 2 laps behind.
Yeah, with my.
No, he was just doing it to. He looked at how much he had played from the start.
Which actually, the best part about that was because I didn't factor in the fact that the first 2 laps could be very slow, which they were because they were beating on each other. So it gave me less time to catch up, which meant I had to drive a little bit faster. I think it worked out really well because it also worked the fact that, average lap for, like top 5 average lap was a high 16, low 17 for everybody else. So I effectively also had to go like 4 seconds faster to account for the 4 seconds I lost because the average lap was just different. So it gave me something to drive for.
And Curtis just had to drive in advance.
Yeah, I know. No, it's other than for points, but you know, if we do this where we don't have, I will gladly do that. That was fun.
We just mentioned it. We have a real short